just so much better. Now, the age bracket I always find really interesting, but I just don't know if I can do it. Did you not see that? It's really hard and it really sucks. I'm so proud of this thing. Like, I can't even be humble about this. Hello everyone, it's Lauren here. Welcome to a cozy, Christmassy, end of the year wrap up video. I have no idea what this is. I just felt like chatting. We're just gonna do like a chatting video. So grab yourself a warm beverage or a cool one, maybe something to do. Maybe you can wrap some gifts or something and I'll just be on yakking in the background. Here's the mug today. Fitting for the season. Let's chat. It's December 7th today. Whatever day it is, I hope it's a good one for you. I don't know how long I'm going to be rambling, so if you want to skip around, I'm not offended. I have my Brent shirt on, my Santa hat, obviously. So I thought I would just chat about the year, what a year it's been. I wanted to go through some data with you and some stats, some channel stats, because some of you might be into that kind of thing. Maybe. I'll just start with some gratitude because today I got an email that this has happened. So just huge thanks if you are a subscriber of mine, especially if you are an early subscriber, because I know some of you are. You have been here, I don't know, since my first video, but definitely my first few videos. Extremely humbled by that. It's just, thank you. YouTube has so many creators on it, and many of whom do the same exact type of video. So for you to want to spend any of your time with me, I don't take that lightly. And I just really appreciate you for watching me, for supporting me, by watching, but also supporting me, you know, if you buy stickers or if you give me a donation on Buy Me a Coffee, or if you've joined the membership, you know, all of that. I'm so thankful for you for doing that. And you're just extra special. We are going to look at the data, like I said. I'm curious, like my most popular videos, I already have an idea, but it will be interesting to see. And then also look at like demographics. I haven't looked at that in a long time. And again, I have a general idea. I mean, like 95% of my audience are male, which some general highlights from this year. I have to start with the Smiths because I just feel like the Smiths have completely dominated this channel. And I have mixed feelings about that because I don't want to be like a one-band channel, but I also want to stay true to what I want to do. And so I have a hard time sort of finding a balance. And I end up just doing a lot of Smith videos because they're just so much fun. So I have really enjoyed making Smith content this year. I feel like I did more Smith content than anything else this year, and that was by choice. If you're not into the Smiths, you're probably sort of done with me, and that's okay. I also have to mention these two comments from Chevelle, or at least Chevelle's team. Imagine my excitement when I saw these as notifications. So this was really, really cool. Not quite Pinhead holding the sticker that you designed, cool, but definitely a highlight of the channel so far. Other noteworthy things, I guess aside from content, would be, hello, Editing Lauren here. I spend the next few minutes talking about seeing Breaking Benjamin this year. And it's not until this moment here in a second that I realize it was actually 2024. This is 2024, so it was October. It was just a year ago, October. Well, that's embarrassing. Sasanta 2.0, or whatever they called it. I did that show. And I did post a video. You can check it out because we were in the front row.
This is live music. We're alive right now.
And I had a lot of reservations about going to this show, and I actually tried to get out of it. But I ended up going, and it was an amazing experience. Primus was there. I mean, like, he was like directly in front of me. Like, Maynard was sort of a little diagonal this way. But Primus, whatever that guy's name is, sorry, I don't remember what your name is. Claypool, Les Claypool, right? He was right in front of me. Like, I understand the no phone policy. I do. I get it. This is the only show, and the tool shows, the only shows that I've had a no phone policy. I don't film the whole show or anything, but I'll film a song or two and take lots of pictures. So it was cool to be present, which is why they have that policy. But I really wish I could have taken a video of Primus because of how close he was to me. But I have the memory of it. But you can see how good my memory is because I thought I saw Breaking Benjamin this year, and that was last year. Anyway, it was just a really cool experience, and I'm glad that I went. And I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to go. Let me just talk about, I'm waiting till I finish my coffee before I get to the data because I don't want my coffee to get cold while I'm looking up data. So I'm just going to talk first while my coffee is still here. I want to talk about something a little personal without getting too personal. So there's a fine line here. Like mid-October-ish, my life sort of changed. Oh, I don't know why I'm being so dramatic. My boyfriend and I split up. It was a mutual thing, so we didn't have some big falling out or anything, or like a big fight or something. And it was also sort of like we both sort of felt it coming, so it wasn't a shock. I mean, it was still a shock, but it wasn't like out of nowhere. But that sort of just really just knocked me out. Like and even now I just feel, I don't even know how to tell you how I'm feeling. I'm still trying to sort of deal with it, and I'm not doing very well dealing with it, just to be honest. It's really hard and it really sucks. It's affected my life so intensely that I have just not been able to get back to how I was before. And that's why November on the channel was so just like nothing was happening. I just stopped making videos. I didn't post anything on Instagram. I wasn't responding to comments. I was just like I just had to kind of walk away. I do enjoy making videos. I was just in no frame of mind to do that. My first day back making videos, I made the brilliant decision to listen to Anesthesia. Why I did that, I don't know. I should have saved that for when I was feeling a little more whole. Yeah, I was not ready for that, so that was kind of dumb. But I did it, it's done, whatever. But just on the topic of that song, I've always loved that song, even though I couldn't really relate to it fully. Now, it's just like, it's taken on a completely different, next level depressing aura about it now. Because before I could just, like, I appreciated it. I appreciated the emotion and the vulnerability in the lyrics, but now I, like, feel it on such a deep level that the song has just, like, become that much more powerful, and it already was incredibly powerful. The point is, I don't think I should have listened to that when I did, but I did. I mean, it was a really cool experience, but at the same time, it just, I probably shouldn't have listened to it. This has nothing to do with the channel, but it has everything to do with me and what I've been doing lately because this breakup really just destroyed me. And I'm not like throwing my ex-boyfriend now under the bus or anything. I mean, we're both going through it. It's one of those things, you know, it's just one of those things. To kind of cope with what I was going through, what I'm still going through, I started to crochet. I wanted to show you what I have made. This thing, which is music, cats, and coffee. coffee mug that I made with the little face. I made this little guy with his little overalls. I cannot tell you the joy that crocheting this stuff has brought me. I just really needed something to keep my mind occupied and just give myself something to do. And I didn't think that it would be so joyful. Look at this little guy. You can't look at him and not smile at it. His little legs, look at that. Like these little overalls. Just stop it. Look at that. I then graduated to the fluffier yarn, ballerina frog, or like flower frog. I don't even know what you call it. The little frill back here and his little stubby arms. Here's my little bee. This little turtle. I made a gummy bear. I made this guy. He has a removable shell, and that's because he has a butt. It's like he's hiding a little secret back there, or a big secret, I guess. But yeah, he's called Cheeky Turtle. And then I made this cat, this loaf cat. Of course, you have to put a little butt back there. So this is my loaf cat. I just can't tell you the joy. I mean, literally, it has gotten me through this really difficult time. However, there is a downside to this. I hurt my thumb. As soon as I stopped crocheting, I got really sad. I had to just make the next thing. It was always like, as soon as I finished one, it's like, what am I going to make now? Because I can't not make something. So I was crocheting so much, and I was crocheting so incorrectly. There's no reason to crochet like I was crocheting, that I now have a really sore thumb. So I ordered some compression gloves. I'm trying to take a break to give my thumb a chance to, like, you know, not hate me anymore. But I have missed crocheting so much. Hopefully, I don't think my brother's watching this video, but John, if you're watching this video, turn it off for a second, because I made my brother a Christmas present. I should probably go get it and show you, because I'm really proud of it. Like, I'm seriously so proud of it. I think I'll do it later and then insert a picture here. And all these patterns I'll put in the comments or in the description in case you want to make them. In case you are a crocheter by any chance. So here's the Cthulhu I made. I'm so proud of this thing. Like, I can't even be humble about this. Here he is. Let me show you up close. He's got these angry eyes, and then he's got his tentacles, which I decided to do in 2 different colors. And then he has these wings. Definitely the coolest thing I've ever made. So if you're wondering, what has she been doing? Why isn't she making videos? I've been crocheting and crying. That has gotten me through it, and that is no exaggeration. It was just yarn, and now it's a turtle. And they're just so cute, and they just bring me so much joy, and I don't even care how cheesy that is. I'm making emotional support chicken nuggets next. It's a vision. I have a vision. And I also want to make a dumpster fire. This just really sums up what I'm going through right now. There is a crocheted version that I would like to make. When I make it, I will post a picture on my Instagram and show it to you. So that's the crocheting portion of the video. I just wanted to show off what I've made and just tell you what I've been going through lately. It's not been fun. So I'm hoping that making videos again will help me, just like crocheting has helped me. So also, just looking back at the year, I have made a lot of stickers this year. And thank you to those of you who purchased stickers. I really appreciate that, because really, I just enjoy making them so much that if anyone wants to buy one, that's just a bonus. Like, I'm not making stickers to sell them. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm making them because I enjoy the process of making them. I'm not starting a sticker business or anything. It's just like an extra thing if anyone wants to buy these stickers, because I enjoy making them. This is a new one that I've made. This is my newest one, actually. This one. These aren't even in the shop yet. So this one, I haven't even listed yet. But I made these like music cats and coffee ones, these two. And then I actually have a third one that I haven't even made into a sticker yet, but I'll insert a picture here. Because I ran out of printer ink. My Soundwave stickers, they were so much fun to make. So next year I will be making more of those, I think. And if you have like ideas for stickers, let me know. I implemented channel memberships in October. Actually, it was September, like late September. And thank you to channel. I'm going to put the channel members here because you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I didn't really know if anybody would care, especially, and I feel bad because of like the timing of this, where I've had this like traumatic event, and yes, I'm going to call it a traumatic event. Mocha's here. Sometimes it's just so, it's like all encompassing. It's just like, it completely swallows me up. And so I can't, I just can't really do the things that I used to do. But I'm going to really try to get back in the new year to making videos regularly. But, you know, I might have to take some time off every once in a while just to cope with life. I am promising these things that you're going to get like extra content, and then I'm like not posting any content, let alone extra content. So I thank you for not getting upset about that. Or if you are upset about it, at least you're not telling me that you're upset about it, because just know I do feel bad, and I'm going to try to make up for it somehow. I don't know. Hope you've been enjoying the emojis, which is literally the reason why I started channel memberships. I wanted some emojis. All right, I think I'm going to go feed her. So give me one moment. I will be right back. I fed the cat. She's eating as we speak. I did make a post asking if anyone had any questions, but it was so last minute. It's just basically for the Chronically Online. 2 questions here. Melvin, who do you think has more memorable guitar riffs, Breaking Benjamin or Chevelle? Breaking Benjamin. How come you don't use that clip of Morrissey laughing in other videos? Clips have to match your audience. So in every Smith video or Morrissey video, I put this clip. In every Opeth video, I use this clip.
You alright?
In every Ghost video, I use this clip.
That's funny. That's funny.
And this clip.
I'm sorry, what?
In every Tool video, I use this clip. And I use all these GIFs of Maynard. I love those Maynard GIFs because they just perfectly, I just feel like they're the perfect reactions to the things that I'm saying. The clips have to match the band. I don't think if I stuck Morrissey in an Opeth video, it would really have the same effect. Because people would just be like, who's this person laughing? But I love putting those clips in. It's probably the best part of the editing process, is trying to find out, trying to place those clips. Where would be the most effective place to put this? Yeah, I only posted this an hour ago, so I will keep an eye on this, and if anyone else posts things while I'm still filming here, I will answer your question. It's editing me back again, so while I'm working on this video, a few more questions have come in, so I figured I'd stick them in here. How many pins are on Pinhead's head? That is one of life's mysteries. So, therefore, I do not have an answer. But thank you for bringing up Pinhead. I just want to again say that Craig Jones is the GOAT. Next question. How much coffee do you drink on average, and what's your favorite horror movie? I drink 1 cup of coffee a day. The only time I drink 2 cups of coffee is if I'm making a video. My favorite horror movie, I'm gonna have to think about that, and I will put it here as a subtitle. I got into horror movies a few years ago. I never really liked horror movies too much, but a few years ago I started watching horror movies. I'm not into like slasher movies at all. I'm not into the gory stuff. I'm not so much into the monsters and even the supernatural stuff. It's more of like something that could actually happen. I think that's the most terrifying. I just find those the most scary. And then I also really enjoy found footage movies, which I made a whole video on. But those are also kind of realistic to me because they often star actors that you've never seen before, and so they just seem like real people and not that they're playing a role. And then another question, who do you listen to the most? Lately it's been the Smiths. I mean, I've just been listening to the Smiths a lot, and no one else even comes close right now. So I'm just gonna have to go with them. So let's get to some data. I'm not going to talk revenue because I think that's just taboo. I will just say the amount of money that I make on YouTube, like an average month, is enough to pay my gas bill and then maybe some leftover to get some Chinese takeout. Like that's it. But not knowing how much my gas bill is, I'm not really telling you much. I have to deal with a lot of copyright, so there's a lot of videos I don't make a cent on. And that's okay, because I don't make them to get paid. That's just a bonus part of doing this whole thing. Let's just look at some data. Let's go to my page here. I'm going to show you. So this is the last 30 days. And this big spike here, like the first day that I post a video, you're going to see that's where the spike is. That's why this one's so tall. This is the Smith's live video. This How Soon Is Now, which I made in 2023, is my highest viewed video in the past 30 days. It's the past 28 days, actually. But we'll just say month, the past month. So we have Smith, Depeche Mode, Smith, Morrissey. This video, for some reason, still gets a lot of views. Smith, typo, because it's a recent video. This random Radiohead video, I'm not sure why this is here. Morrissey, Smith. Let's see, where do we go here? Smith, Morrissey, Depeche Mode. This is a recent video. Smith, recent video. This 9 Inch Nails one. Smith. Opeth. Smith. Typo. And I think that's because, like, when I post a new video for a band, then other videos by that band get some views because I think they show up as suggested videos. That's random one. This Pulp one. Smith, a random Chevelle one. That's surprising. And then we have Smith, typo, Opeth. There's a random Slipknot video in there. Interesting. Ghost. Oh, I did want to talk about Halloween month. Because I'm seeing Guar in here. Depeche Mode at the end. So, yeah, like, the Smiths have just dominated the channel. So, that's just the past 28 days. Let's do this year, since it's about this year. So, 2025. So, this purple one is Morrissey. My first Morrissey solo is this purple one. This pink one is The Boy with the Thorn in His Side. This one is How Soon Is Now. Like, random spike. Like, I think when other people post a song, then one of my videos might get a little boost because of how the algorithm works. But I'm not going to go through, they show you the top 50 here. I'm not going to go through all 50. We'll just go through these first ones. As you can see, they are all Smith ones, except for this one, which is Morrissey, which is pretty much a Smith one. So my top viewed video for this year was How Soon Is Now at 18,000 views. And then There Is a Light That Never Goes Out, 10,000. Well, I Wonder, 9,000. Suede Head, which is Morrissey, 7,000, 7,500. The Boy with the Thorn in His Side, 6,000. If we go down to like a top 10, we get my other Morrissey solo song, another Smith song. We have that random Scary compilation. I'm not sure why that stuck around, because that was 2023, I think, when I made that. Another Smith one. Depeche Mode has made the top 10. In at number 10, we have Depeche Mode. And it's my second Depeche Mode. It's not even the first one I did. Isn't that interesting? It is to me. And then the other thing This also tells you your subscriber count, like which videos led to your subscribers. Let me look at my demographics here. So what are we looking at? Let me do the year instead of the last 28 days. So 2025. Okay, so let's look at some things here. So my monthly average audience is 14,000. Subscribers. So I gained 1,500 subscribers this year, which is less than what I gained last year. We have audience watch behavior. New viewers, casual viewers, and regular viewers. And then you can see new viewers versus casual viewers versus regular viewers. It's still all the Smiths. It doesn't matter. It's just all the Smiths. This little graph is when my viewers are on YouTube. So they show you this to let you know what would be a good time to post your videos. I usually, when I'm on it, I put my videos out at 11 Eastern time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Device type. Mobile phone has the highest. I don't like watching YouTube on my phone. It's too small. I doubt you can even read my subtitles on a phone. Can you? I don't know. They would be really small. Subscribers who turned on the bell notifications. 81% of my watch time is from people who are not subscribed. United States in the lead with 31%, followed by United Kingdom. That's probably because of the Smiths, I would say. Then we have Sweden, Brazil, and Germany. Those are my top 5. I thought Sweden would be higher, actually. Now here, the age and gender. We have female 3.5%, male 96.4%. That's how it's been since I started. Now, the age bracket I always find really interesting. So the highest is looking like 25 to 34-year-olds, followed very closely by 45 to 54. Lowest is 13 to 17, which does not surprise me. That's quite a range, I think. So those of you data lovers, I hope you enjoyed that little behind the scenes look. I don't know, I find this stuff interesting. I don't look at it hardly ever. Because I don't want to get bogged down with the numbers, because if you do, it makes you want to just stop making videos at all. Like this kind of data I hate to look at because it really bums me out. The average view duration for my videos is 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So an impression is when YouTube shows your video, the thumbnail, it's seen, I think it's like 2 seconds. Does it tell you? Or here you go. How many times your video thumbnails were shown to viewers? And then impressions click-through rate, that means 4% of those impressions, the person actually clicked on the video. So over the year, I had 7% less than last year. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of content I don't like, or the kind of data I don't like. Yeah, it just hurts my soul a little bit. I hate looking at this stuff, but I'm going to show you because I told you I'd show you the data. So this would be audience retention. How long someone is going to watch your video. So above typical intros, meaning what percentage of people are still watching this after 30 seconds or at the 30-second mark. There you go. So you have above, you're above average and then below average. I have long intros, okay? And I'm going to continue to have long intros. But like for the viewer, you have the ability to just go, and most of you do, go right to the song if you want to. That's why I have this horrible data here, but that's okay because you have the freedom to do that. So why would I change how I want to do it? When, like, if you were forced to sit through the intro, then maybe I would be like, you know, maybe I should just get to the song. But just skip it. Just skip it. Okay, we have how viewers find your videos. Search, suggested, browse. External. Google search. Top videos for the year. There they are again. All Smith videos. Crazy. Here's playlists. I didn't know they gave you this stuff. So views from a playlist itself. I'm looking at my own revenue. In October, I made 31 videos. I had a video every single day in October. And November, I posted 2 videos. And I almost made as much money in November as I did in October. And that's really weird. Just to be clear, it's not because of those videos, because I will tell you, one of them I'm sharing revenue on. It has made 65 cents so far. The other one, it has made $2.46. So it's definitely not because of those 2 videos. It's just the randomness of the YouTube revenue. My highest month was actually July, and I don't know what happened in July, but something happened in July. The top 5 highest paying videos, 4 of them are Smith videos, and 1 of them is a tool video. My latest tool, the last tool video I made, Culling Voices, it's number 4 in my top paying videos for 2025. The top, you probably know, is How Soon Is Now, even though the fact that I made that 2 years ago, and it is my most viewed video, my most gaining subscriber video, my highest revenue video. You may have heard the term evergreen content. That's one of those kind of videos. It's like I just made it. Like it's as popular as if I had just made it. So there's some data for you. Let me see if anyone else asks me any questions. No more questions, so I'll just answer you in this post. Actually, I can answer a few right now that you have posted while I've been editing this thing. Will you react to Marilyn Manson songs? Probably not, just because I know the popular ones. Yeah, probably not. In Opeth, do you prefer the more sorrowful songs or the more energetic ones? Ooh. That's a hard question, but this is not your question at all, but if you were to ask me demon versus non-demon, I'd have to go non-demon. I've come to appreciate the demon, but I would still prefer non-demon, if I'm being honest. Except I think the demon songs are more fun overall, and maybe that's what you meant by energetic. So it's really hard to answer that question. I like all Opeth. Let's see, you also asked me, have you ever heard of this band I don't know how to say? Yes, but I have no idea what they sound like. And also, do you plan on checking out more System of a Down songs? I pretty much have the same answer for them as I do for Marilyn Manson. Like, I know the popular ones. So, I won't say no, but I don't really have any plans to. But never say never. It's a new year soon. And then you asked me one more question. Lastly, how did you initially get into metal and how has your journey been so far? I don't know if I'm still on a metal journey. I've sort of switched gears a little bit and I'm like more into the 80s now. But I have enjoyed the ride for sure. It's been really eye-opening because I think you have a certain idea of what metal music is, but then once you get into it, you realize there's a lot more there. It's a lot deeper than I think people realize. Thank you for your questions. I would just like to take a moment to talk about Halloween month. So I made 31 videos for Halloween month, like I mentioned earlier in the data section. More videos than I've ever made in a single month. Now I realize some of them were like, you know, like an unboxing or something, so they weren't all equal, but I have all the videos here on screen, and I just wanted to point out the view counts for them. I've said this a million times. I'm beating a dead horse here, but I'm not doing this for views. I don't consider a video successful or unsuccessful based on its view count, but I did find it interesting that most of the videos that I posted for Halloween month did not do very well at all as far as view count. I still enjoyed them. I don't regret making them except for maybe a few. The process was still fun. I was kind of surprised at these low numbers this month, so I'm not sure what was going on with that. And also, ever since then, my view counts have been kind of low. Even for bands that usually do pretty well, they haven't done as well lately. Just sharing some more behind the scenes data with you. I just want to point out 2 videos in particular because they just really surprised me. Insane Clown Posse, Mr. Rotten Treats. Some of those lyrics in there, I just didn't want to put it as it was. So I decided I'm going to put some sound bites in here. Like instead of just muting it or putting a beep or something, I thought I'm going to put some, like a different song in here. So I did.
Just because I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
I fooled you guys. What version? You have the wrong version of the song. Someone is trolling you.
Over here, boys and girls, I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know that it's all mine. Oh, must return to the other side.
It cracked me up, and then it also I was like, wow, maybe I should maybe I'm in the wrong section of YouTube. I should start making these kind of videos. And then the other video I want to highlight is the Guar one because it also had some questionable lyrics, and so I stuck in clips of my man Bob Odenkirk from Better Call Saul.
If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain.
And I don't think a single person mentioned it.
The tide is high, but I'm holding on.
And I was just thinking, like, did you not see that? I did it several times. He's singing the Pina Colada song right at the middle of the song about bombs. And then I put some Breaking Bad clips in there. My favorite one, though, is Hank from Breaking Bad. Hank singing Eye of the Tiger.
And while we're at it,
Bum, 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 bum.
Because it sounds like he's saying bomb, and so it actually fit. That was just a happy accident. But like I said, no one mentioned it. And I was just like, how do you not comment on that?
Bum, 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 bum. Get the bad guy. Bum, 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 bum. Down.
So either you stopped watching before you saw a clip. I don't remember how soon the first clip comes in, but I just found that funny. Looking at the videos that I made this year, like my favorite ones, I did this tier list for Morrissey pictures. That was one of the most fun videos I've ever made. I want to make more tier list videos just because it's something different and they're just fun. It's just a good time. I also made one for Maynard pictures, and I did one for Slipknot masks. So if you have any ideas for tier lists, I would love to make more of those. I'm just looking in order here of when I posted them. Faith and Others by Opeth was a standout. That was one of those like really surprising. It just didn't seem like a typical Opeth song to me. Like it was just so much better. I had made this video of Michael choosing his top 5, essential Opeth songs. And he mentioned this song and I hadn't done it yet, so of course I had to do it. And it was just such an amazing song. So that one's really sticking out to me. And then of course my anesthesia deep dive. That was my first deep dive. Hey, it's me again. I was gonna put a bunch of clips in here, but this video is long enough as it is, so just go watch them. And then I made a snuff deep dive. And since I'm giving you like behind the scenes stuff and I've been mentioning copyright stuff, I went through the whole copyright thing with my snuff video. And then like 2 weeks ago or so, I get a new copyright claim on the snuff video. So that's fun. That's nice. But both of those, and then my other one, Nothing More, which no one really cared about, but that's okay. That was one of those videos. I'm doing this for me because I love that song so much. I really enjoy the deep dive videos. I like the whole idea of listening to a new song. I think what I love more is really showing you, sharing with you the joy that songs I already know bring me. That's why I like doing videos like this. I can only get so excited about a song the first time I hear it. But when I'm talking about songs that I either grew up with or I've just heard so many times, I just get a lot more animated and excited about it. And it just makes the video more fun. Oh, I did some lyric tests. I did a Slipknot one and I did a Ghost one to see like how much I remembered. Because I hadn't listened to them in a long time. Those were a lot of fun. What else is sticking out? Oh, Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode was a fun discovery this year. I have done 2, 3. I did one in Halloween month. So I did Policy of Truth. I did Never Let Me Down Again, I think is what it's called, and then Black Celebration. There is another one that's coming out this month that you may have seen before this video. So I'm really loving this band, and you will be seeing more of them next year because I really, really like them a lot. That was a nice discovery this year, a highlight of 2025 for sure. Ghost's new album, which I need to get back to. Oh, I shared like another example of a video where I'm like telling you about songs I already know. I did my most played albums and then I did like just songs that I used to be obsessed with. And both of those videos were a lot of fun because it was just like a glimpse into my personal life. The Fear Inoculum unboxing, that was a lot of fun to make. I like unboxing videos too. They're a lot of fun. Just something different, you know? Morrissey solo. I have no idea why I did not mention the Smiths at all. Maybe because I've talked about them too much already in the video. But just know that I loved doing the Smith videos this year. In particular, the live ones. And I have a Queen is Dead album review coming soon. Just wanted to throw that in here. I didn't mean to omit them in this section of the video. Wings of a Butterfly music video sort of started a music video thing. I've done a few now, and I think next year I will continue to do just, I think I'm going to expand it. I was doing like all in the same era, but I think I'm going to expand it to just like music videos that I remember being really cool or just memorable in some way. To sort of do like a blast from the past. I used to watch a lot of MTV and VH1 when they actually showed music videos. I would watch it before school when I was eating my cereal. So yeah, Halloween month. And then I sort of died for a while and now I'm coming back. So it's been quite a year. Not as many, I didn't post as many videos this year as I wanted to, but I think that's true of any year. So I'm hoping next year I will post more. Alright, this will be the final section of Q&A. And if I somehow missed your question, sorry, you can ask me again in the comment section of this video. This one isn't really a question, but I wanted to include it here. I'm from Brazil, shout out Brazil, and I follow your channel. I'm a fan of the Smiths and Morrissey. I hope you focus more on these bands. I find that funny because I feel like that's all I do, but I will definitely be continuing them next year. I recommend listening to Still Ill by the Smiths. So I haven't filmed this yet, but this is going to be my next Smith song, so stay tuned for that next year. And then the last comment, since you've gotten quite good at this YouTube thing, well, thank you for that. What tips do you have for editing and what tools do you use? As far as filming, I have had the same camera forever. It's, I don't remember the name, but I'll put it on the screen right now. My videos, you can only watch my videos up to 720. The reason for that is kind of funny, actually. I have a space issue. Even though I have an external hard drive, it just seems like my computer is always running out of space. So I cannot film a bunch of videos with, you know, 1080p or higher because I don't have the space to keep them. I was using Photo Booth to actually film the videos, but it was giving me all kinds of trouble. So now I use QuickTime, and apparently no one uses QuickTime. I did upgrade since I started, and I have a better microphone now, even though this microphone, I think I paid like $20 for it. I've been using my same headphones since I started, which were actually free because they came with my computer. When I bought my computer, they threw in the free Beats headphones. So the only upgrade that I've actually paid for, I guess, is this microphone. But as far as editing videos, all of that is free. I use iMovie, and I have no interest in upgrading because I'm someone who hates change. And once I figure out how to do something, that's how I want to do it. Even though I know there are better programs out there, there's so many more editing things that I could do. The only major limitation to using iMovie for me is that I can't do multiple overlays. Just to keep it simple here, if I have a GIF on screen, I can't add a second GIF on screen. Like, I can only have one extra visual thing. So sometimes that is annoying, but other than that, it's fine. So that's free. And then for my thumbnails, I use Canva, and I use the free version of Canva, which I think is fine. You just there's workarounds. And then I use a free transparent background thing for the picture of me. So everything's free. And as far as editing, I've pretty much kept consistent since I started. I like to add subtitles in. I like to add GIFs in. I don't really do anything fancy. You know, that's pretty much it. But as far as tips for editing, just keep it fun. Don't stress yourself out about it. Like, I find the editing process the most fun, even though sometimes it's a little cringy watching yourself. Keep it light, keep it fun. Thanks for your question. In closing, I would just like to say, again, thank you for watching my stuff. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will continue to do it as long as I enjoy it. Thanks for being a part of this community, my little corner of the internet here. One thing I would just like to say, like, to give you a sneak peek into next year, I will be doing more Smiths, of course, and more Depeche Mode. I will continue doing Opeth and Ghost and Typo Negative and Chevelle. Chevelle is actually my next deep dive. I just haven't been able to make it because I'm going to do Closure. Because of what has happened to me, I don't know if now is a good time to do that song. So I may have to push that one, but I'm really looking forward to it. Who am I missing? Slipknot. I have no plans to do any Slipknot anytime soon. I'm, just to be upfront with you. We've parted ways. And I would like to get back to some bands that I sort of left behind, like Mudvayne and Deftones. I haven't done a Deftones video in quite some time. I know I'm forgetting like obvious things. Well, Tool, I wanted to tell you about Tool. The future of Tool on the channel, I haven't made this like a concrete decision. My ex-boyfriend, which I hate calling him my ex-boyfriend, that really hurts to say that. But he is like Maynard's #1 fan and just such a tool fan. Such a tool. No, he's not a tool. Such a tool fan. And we, like, Tool is the reason that we even met. I'm not exaggerating. He is so closely tied to that band that I don't know if I can keep making Tool videos, because it would just be sad. It would be sad. And so I don't like the idea of leaving Tool behind, because I have loved learning about this band and checking out their stuff, because they're an amazing band, as you know. But I just don't know if I can do it, to be honest. So I might have to leave Tool in 2025. Yeah, I hate to do that, because I know a lot of you, that's how you found me also. They're not as popular as they once were, and I think it's just because I've already done the typical, like, the major popular Tool stuff. People have moved on, and that's fine. There are plenty of other reactors to watch. I understand that. Just for my own mental health, I will be leaving Tool behind. I think I've just decided right now not to make any more Tool videos. It was a fun ride. It really was.
Hi, I'm Britney Spears.
I'm Whitney Houston.
I will remember you.
So I think what I might do, if it's not too painful, is make some kind of Tool compilation of, like, you know, all my Tool videos. That would be quite an undertaking, but I think it would be fun too, just to kind of look back at all the Tool, all the Maynard. I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but that would be fun to do, maybe. But it might also be depressing to do. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus, whatever it is you celebrate, or don't celebrate. I just hope it's a good one for you. This time of year can be really hard for people, and I'm sort of in that camp this year. You know, I used to love this time of year, but this year I didn't even put up a Christmas tree in my house. And I'm not saying that just so you feel sorry for me. I just didn't really feel like putting up a Christmas tree. I hardly decorated my house. I didn't even dig out my little tree to put in this video. I do have like one little string of Christmas lights. It's just really hard this year to care about it. And I feel like such a Scrooge saying that out loud. So I hope this video wasn't like a downer. It was actually kind of fun. I hope you found it fun and not boring. But anyway, the point I was trying to make, this time of year can be really challenging, really hard for people, really just a lot of emotions. I get it. I'm right there with you. If you're struggling this year, just emotionally struggling this year, financially, physically, all the ways a person can struggle. I'm sending you good vibes through the screen. And just know, as cheesy as it is, you are not alone. And I hope this video has brought you joy. Brought you some kind of joy, even for a fleeting moment. Hang in there if you're struggling. It will get better. You might not think so. And I'm speaking to myself right now as much as I'm speaking to you, that you might not think things will get better, but they will. So I will be back. Actually, you will probably see me again before the year is out, because I do have some videos that I already made, and I'm probably going to put this one like in the middle of the month. So I do have a few videos to come. I will be seeing you again in the new year. So Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you a million times for including me in your life as part of your content consumption. I appreciate you, and I will see you next year.